Good morning everyone. Today I'm going on a small one-day trip. I'm taking my Royal Enfield Himalayan to ride on the Trans-Euro Trail. We have the Trans-Euro Trail very close to the city, half an hour riding from here, and it's going to be very interesting. Because this bike it's definitely not made for that. It's going to be pretty heavy off-roading at some point. The bike is very heavy, it has 200 kilograms of weight, and I also added about 15 to 20 kilograms of luggage because I needed to take spare tubes, some tools with me, and all these sort of things. So yeah, what can I say? It's early in the morning in the city of Brasov, and I am going to ride on the Trans-Euro Trail with the Royal Enfield Himalayan. I've just exited the city. I'm fueled up. I have everything I need with me right now. I'm in fifth gear, 80 kilometers an hour, and heading straight for the adventure. Look at this amazing lake over here on the left. It is simply beautiful. Amazing. So another 2.4 kilometers, 2.2 kilometers until I'm getting off the road. I'm getting excited. I have to be honest, I'm getting more and more excited. I needed this trip. I needed this trip so fucking badly. You don't even begin to understand how much I needed this trip. It is a very short trip, but I needed something like this. I needed a day out by myself to go and be crazy. The human being is not made to live the way we live our modern lives, trust me. And we can see this day by day. I'm a little bit tired last night. I did not sleep. I have to be honest with you. I did not sleep because my mind was at this trip. All I could think about was this trip. All I wanted was this trip. Yeah. As you can see, I just took an exit from the main road, and the road is starting to get bumpier and bumpier. Over to those trees it will disappear, and it will become a gravel road at first, and then it will be a very muddy road. Oh. The adventure begins. One pro tip for any Himalayan rider: don't use the Sia tires like I am doing right now. These are the worst tires I've ever used. These tires are shit. The motorcycle, it's suffering because of it. Oh, I just went pretty hard into that water. It's much easier for me to sit and ride than to stand up and ride. I don't know why. At this time, please take a note of the bicyclist I'm just passing right now, because you will see him again in this adventure. I'll not give you any more spoilers, just take a note and trust me. The Himalayan, it's crushing my butt. Seriously. I'm forced to stand, even though I cannot ride very well when I stand. I know all the off-road training people tell you to stand, but for me it's just not working. I have to slow down because my tires are shit, like I told you, and they don't like mud. I already crashed 4 times in mud. I don't want to crash the 5th time in mud, especially with this much weight on my back. So yeah, taking it slowly, like an old man. I am an old man, I think. Yeah. At heart, I don't know. So I'm going to enjoy this ride. I think I am. This is very fun. Yes, I started to get more relaxed. I think you can see this in my throttle response, my throttle inputs, and the fact that I am relaxed on the handlebar. as you should. As you should never grip the handlebar hard. Never. Not on the road, not off-road. You should never grip the handlebar. This is some advice I can give you for sure. And I know it's good. Also try to clip your... This went well. Fuck. Oh, motherfucking god. Fuck me. Ah, my foot hurts. Jesus fuck. Oh. Oh. Ooh. What the fuck? Oh, well, shit. My foot hurts a lot. I crashed like a fucking idiot. So, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. Let me show you. See? I hit this with my tire, this rut with my tire, and yeah, I went for a fucking tumble over there. This is how the bike looks. I gotta say I was fucking lucky. Yeah, I'm bashed up and fucked up. Now I have to pick up the motorcycle. Jesus fuck. Yeah, so as you can see, the bike is up. I got to lift it with the help of a guy who just happened to pass by. Let's call it Dave. I don't know his name, to be honest with you. It was a guy on a bicycle, yeah. So I just passed earlier the guy on the bicycle, and yeah, he caught up with me, and he saw that I crashed, and he helped me to lift up the bike. So Dave, you're a legend of a man. Thank you very much for helping me. Otherwise, I think I would have still be trying to lift this thing up. The lens is still trying to fog up again, so this is unbelievable. The lens guards are so stupid. I'm very tempted to take them out, but yeah, I still have not taken them out. So as you can see, the motorcycle is pretty banged up. So this is how the bike looks after my crash. This bag, it's okay. The crash bar looks, yeah, but yeah, it protected the engine, it protected everything, so it's okay. Foot peg okay, rear brake okay, because they are protected by this. Rear brake master cylinder okay. I smell gasoline over here. There is a lot of gasoline, and you can see here there is a lot of gasoline. Yeah. On the back, the bags are broken. Over here a little bit, very dusty. Everything is dusty. My levers, this one, it's a little bit bumped up, but it was protected enough by this crash guard, by the stock crash guard that the Royal Enfield provides. So it hit the ground and then it twisted. As I said, the crash was pretty heavy, pretty fucking heavy. The bike, it's also heavy, and I am also heavy. Fuck, fuck, double fuck. And you know what? You know what? Because I am very angry, I'm gonna continue. I'm not gonna turn around. Fuck this. I'm filming this with the phone. That's why it's so windy and so bad with the sound. But just so you know, from now on, I will be exactly like this turtle over here. Very fucking slow. And also, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna climb the whole mountain as I wanted. Fuck it. And then I'm gonna have to wash my bike, but that's it. That's another story. Here, it's a spider. If you wanna see a spider, looks poisonous, but it's a spider. Yeah. Anyway, so my foot still fucking hurts, but I'm not gonna stop. Just so you know. I just hope I don't crash again. Shit. Let's go. Yes, the Himalayan still runs. The camera films. The lenses are clear. No more fog on the lens. The helmet took also quite a big hit, but it's okay. First gear, and like I told you, I'm not gonna abandon even if I crash this hard. I hope I did not forget anything back there. Everything seems to be okay. I'm just going to go slowly as I know to ride, and yeah, just enjoy the view. Yeah, this starts to get nastier. Holy shit. Oh, wow. This is some nasty shit. Ah, I really hope I don't crash again today, for fuck's sake. Whew. I don't know. Maybe I didn't took the correct road. I'll stop over here and take a look. Yeah, this is a proper adventure, huh? I'm gonna take out my things just so, even in the middle of nowhere, I don't trust them that it will not get stolen. And I will put a rock over under my side stand. I think I will keep this rock as a reminder of today and use it as a side stand holder. Okay, so this bit is very nasty over here. There is too much mud for my fucking Seat tires to grip. And with the water, I don't know where I should go. Either go on this, on rocks and water, or over there on mud. I don't know which one is nastier. But then upstairs, what awaits? Because this is I don't know if you can see it on the camera, guys, but this is so fucking steep. This is not for a Himalayan. No, no way. I cannot climb over here with a Himalayan. Not with my tires, at least. I don't know. Could try to cross over here, go over this ridge, but here the drop is so high. I can barely climb on foot. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. And then either go straight or yeah. This climb over here, guys. I don't know how I will be able to do it. To pull this off. It's so slippery. I don't know. Should I attempt it? Should I just give up without trying? Still no fucking signal. No service. Yes. So if I break a leg here, I am fucked. I don't know. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck me. And if I choose this route, well, things are not easier. But at least it's straight. And I keep on the left. And Jesus take the wheel. Yeah, I think I'll attempt this one. Just fucking straight. And Jesus take the wheel. Fuck. God, I really hope this is a good idea. If I drop the bike here, I am fucked. So fucked. I am fucked. So fucked. The bike feels so fucking heavy, man. Alone, no service session. Jesus fuck, this is not a good idea. Yeah, I said I will pick up this rock. But it is so flimsy and fragile. I'm gonna pick it up. Anyways. Yeah, it doesn't want to get picked up. Side stand. Okay. if I go right, well, I don't know. If I go left, I don't know. Right, it looks very steep. I'll try left. Try left until there, climb on the right side, and Godspeed. Well, that was fucking scary. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Well, this is awesome. Maybe if I sit on it. Maybe if I sit on it, it will have more grip. No, it doesn't. Ah, check engine. Great. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, Himalayan. Well, fucking bottom out, right? It's impossible. No, it doesn't want to go. Nope, it does not want to go. Um, yeah. Let's analyze the options here. It's well, the options are fucked. Really, my options are very fucked. Can try to push it back. Oh my god. Yeah, well. Yeah, this seems like a better idea. And now I'm going to try and push it on like this, but it is very heavy. I think I have to take some of the luggage off. I'm gonna take this one. This is the easiest. Doesn't weigh too much. Gonna put this here. Take out the key. Put it here just in case. I'm gonna grab on that Try to push it on. Come on. Come on, you can do it. No, I can't. Oh, fuck me. No. Think I'm gonna take one of these sticks, put it under it and push it, but I'm gonna get, well, you know how I'm gonna get. So, Jesus fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck me. That one is not good. I'm gonna try this one. This could work, hopefully. I'm not gonna do this again. Fuck me. I have mud in my mouth. Come on. Come on. Come on, you big beast. I'm tired. Really tired. Very fucking tired. Oh, the style stand is on. How the fuck is the style stand on? Jesus, why are you on? Oh. Well, there goes my plan. And now I'm muddy as fuck. Shit. I need a break. The helmet is heavy. I can figure out a way. First, I want to take off my helmet because it's very hot. Fuck me. I think I'm gonna put the helmet here so I can leave the camera on so that you can see what the fuck I'm doing. Powered by the power bank. As a side note, this is why you don't take a big bike on something like this. Never. I was stupid. Learn from my mistakes.
And the next moment, it's for the ladies. Yeah, jokes aside, but at this point, things seem to be pretty bad. I tried to get my Himalayan out of the mud, but the bike was simply just too heavy and I was just very tired. So I took a small break because my heart rate was going through the roof and I was starting to get a little bit worried about my health. I am definitely not the healthiest person in the world. So while I was sitting down, I contemplated a little bit about the day, the good, the bad, and yeah, after a few minutes, I decided to give it another try with some freshly regained power. But just when I was starting to give it another try, guess who appears out of the woods? Yes, you guessed it. It was the same bicyclist that helped me 1 hour ago. So yeah, I told you you're going to see him a lot in this video. Well, here it is. This time we laughed together at this situation and without hesitating he started to help me lift the bike. But the bike was just too heavy even for both of us. The incline was so steep and the mud was so thick that we could not lift the damn bike on the solid ground. So, if we could not lift it up on solid ground, then we decided to drop it into a tire track full of mud because maybe it will be easier on that side of the road. It was one of the last options left, to be honest, but obviously we had no luck there either. And now, since we talk about luck, this is actually the moment when luck strike the second time in this day. because a pack of three off road cars just appeared out of nowhere. I kid you not. At first, they just wanted to go around me, but since I was blocking the road with my motorcycle, they just had no choice but to help me. They were not very eager to get muddy, but they did it anyway. And after they saw I could not get it out myself, they brought one of the cars closer, they tied my bike with a rope, and we pushed it out of the mud pit together. Finally, I was free. Either way, I am happy that they helped me, and with this occasion, I want to say a big thanks to them. Once the bike was out, I chatted with the bicyclist. We changed names, by the way, his name is Alex, and we got the chance to properly get acquainted. We shared some final thoughts, and then he continued on his way. While I was fixing my gear lever, because yes, it got bent out of shape while I got my bike out. Yeah, this is adventure motorcycle at its best. So yeah, I lost the next 20 minutes figuring out a way to get this back into shape with only the tools I had on me. Obviously, I had no hammer with me, so I had to be clever, which is kind of a challenge for me, but I managed to get it done anyway. Once the bike was finished, I had some second thoughts if I should turn around and go home or if I should continue. But finally, I just said fuck this and I decided to go further. So yeah, this is me going back at it again.
See, if I would have taken this road, I think I would have been much better. Don't ask me how I did that, because I don't know. Okay, I think we should be fine for now. Hope this still records. Oh, Jesus. I'm never, ever going to do something like this with a motorcycle this heavy. Fuck it, never. This is my lesson. Oh, my leg hurts. It's cramping up. Ah. Oh, I have some big cramps on my leg. Mm. Jesus. Ah. Oh. Fuck. Oh, but I know the top must be close. Ah, I know it.
Hell yeah, I kid you not. This guy was actually so awesome that he stopped right after that bad section back there in order to make sure that I got through it safely. Seriously, this guy is simply awesome. I really don't know who would have done this for me, and just to think about that, this guy was actually a stranger to me, yeah? So, again, This guy was awesome. Anyway, this situation actually worked out very good for me because I took a small break just as my left leg was starting to cramp up very, very badly. We stayed there for a few minutes, we laughed hard at this whole situation, we took pictures together, and then we continued on our own ways. But we decided that once we get to the top, we will wait for each other and eat a sandwich together before we start the descent.
Yes, so the adventure continues. I took a short break because my leg was cramping up very, very badly. I don't know what lies ahead. I really hope no more mud. I think I had enough off-roading for one day. To be honest with you. I see the check engine light, it's off, so I hope that's a good sign. I don't know how much more it's up to the top, but once I reach the top, I will take a break and eat a sandwich to gain some more strength for what lies ahead. Oh my god, I think I reached the top. Yes, I think this is it. Yeah, the road goes down here, downhill from here. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Oh. I think that's the sign. That's the top over here, over there. Look at the mud. Jesus. How the bike sits. Oh, I can't. Oh, cannot believe it. I made it to the top. This is the pass. Yeah, that's the sign, guys. Yes, that's the marker. I think this is the top. Yes. Hi there, little beast. Heavy beast. Heavy, heavy. Guys, I think this is it. Yep, that one's going down as well. See? Makes a right turn and it goes into the other one. So this is the top point marker. This is the view. These are pine trees, I guess, I think. Whoa, don't break a leg here. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. With a lot of help. But this, like this, I'm never doing it again. Never. I crashed. I crashed, I think, more than I can count today. And here are some power lines. Some big power lines over here. And there is the view from the top.
Right as I finished looking at the view, Alex and his bike appeared out of the woods once again. We enjoyed the sandwich together, exactly as we talked earlier, and it was, I think, one of the best sandwiches I ever had. We talked for a while and then we said our goodbyes. For the last time on this trip at least. We did exchange contacts and who knows, maybe sometimes in the future we will meet somewhere again. Given the way the universe works, I am pretty sure that we will meet randomly on top of another mountain somewhere. So, Alex, I want to thank you sincerely for the help that you gave me in this trip.
Okay, so the break is over, and now I'm back at it once again through the mud, of course. I started to hate mud. And now the descent begins, right? I rely a lot on my rear brake, which squeals, as you can hear, and also on the engine brake. Here, I think I will choose this line. Which way? Which way? This is the only way. Hmm. Okay, now it looks much better. I hope no more mud. I really hope no more mud. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I'm gonna keep the road on the right, not the one on the left. So I'm gonna go over here. ABS, it's starting to annoy me a little bit. I have ABS still on. I did not feel the need to turn it off. So yeah, the rear brakes is squealing so bad. I don't know why. It's yeah making me insane. The descent is so abrupt. I don't know if you can see it, guys, but it is going down, down, down. Yeah. Look at this incline over here. Jesus fuck. Oh, my front just went on its own way. Oh my god, so much gravel. Yep, very slowly. Very slowly. Very slowly. Very slowly. I took my foot off the rear brake because I need to cool it. I need to cool down the rear brake. It is, yeah, very hot. Use it another again here. Oh, yes. Sweet Jesus, yes. It looks a little bit better. Yes, you have a lot of bumps. River crossing. Whee! But yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. So guys, I think the worst part is over. I that's my feeling. I'm gonna stop now. Just a little bit because I need to take a break. Let the brakes cool off, and when I put the gear lever, I put it a little bit too high up. Yeah, that's my feeling. My feeling is that it is a little bit too high up. So let's get down, grab the tools for I don't know which time today. Dude, you don't even. This was hard. Just so you know. I need a 10mm key to address this issue. To take out this bolt entirely. Jesus. Maybe this is better, I think. Let's see now. Great. Let's continue. All good. Camera still recording. Let's go. Yes. Much better. Now I can actually shift the gears. Great. Now I can relax a little. Just a little. Not too much, because I can still fall down on this gravel. I already did it once today. I do not want to do it again. Whew. The road around here is very nice. This type of off-roading, it's okay for the Himalayan. It's okay. But what you saw earlier, no. I will not take the Himalayan again on such a road. Trust me. I mean, on a road like this, sure, it can handle it. And if you go at a slow pace like I'm doing now, chances of crashing are a little bit lower. Not zero, but lower. But what I did today was close to hard enduro, man. I mean, it got suspended in that mud pit over there. I could not just continue without the help of those car guys. Yeah. So, just so you can grasp an idea of how fucked up the situation was. What my plan, if nobody came, my plan was to try to eventually, yeah, because I wanted to go forward, but eventually what I would have done is to push the bike down, just turn it around in the mud and just push it down, and that's it, and go back home, because it was too much for the Himalayan, too much for the Sia tires, which are crap, like I told you, some of the worst tires to have on a motorcycle. So yeah, I gotta be honest, now this is good. But I will never go on such terrain with the Himalayan again. It is too much. This is not why I go off-roading, to push the bike for 2 hours. I mean, come on, seriously. In that type of situation you need a lighter motorcycle, 125, 200 cc, something like that. This is the current road situation. It is nice. I see some cabins over here. The road is starting to become better. I think we're starting to reach civilization. Which is always a good sign. I see another car. Yes, I think we kind of reached civilization. There is still no service in this area. I checked a little bit earlier. So, still no phone signal. But yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I see lots of people here. So definitely we're starting to reach civilization again. I think this is a camping site or something. And like I told you, this type of roads, Himalayan, it's okay. It's doing it. But the stuff I was in earlier, never again. So I had been filming for more than 4.5 hours, which is something. Which definitely is something. And if you want to believe it, Romanian government thinks to pave this road. They think they will be able to pave the road in 3 years. uh, yeah, I wish them luck. Where there's a will, there's a way. That is the motto of today's journey. But if you ever plan to do something similar, do not take a fucking heavy bike. Do not fucking take it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't do it. Just don't do it. It was so bad. So bad. So I will slow down a little bit because my back hurts. Just so you know, the Himalayan, it's one of the worst rides on this type of road, on this type of gravel. One of the worst rides I had in my entire life. It's just so bad. So bad. Simply very bad. The suspension doesn't soak up anything. The suspension just fucking throws you up in the sky, man. It's just so bad. I just have to stand up because I cannot take it anymore. Oh, my back hurts so badly. Well, I think I need to slow down a little bit. Slow down, take it easy. Just, yeah, I don't know, think of a nice place. Beaches. And I don't mean girls. I mean summer beach, somewhere nice, warm, beautiful. Yes, the road is getting a little bit better. My back says thank you. It's just so hard for the back. The suspension is just not there, not soaking up anything, nothing. What the hell is wrong with this suspension? Oh. Yes, now I'm eating the dust. Thank you. This guy is going really fast. Because I'm dirty as a pig, I'm going through the water just so I can have some fun. Yeah, I think I'm going a little bit faster than the motorcycle can handle. And I need to slow down. I have 30 kilometers per hour, it's too much. It's almost too much. When I hit the bumps, it goes kaboom. Oh! Oh my god. The sight of tarmac. Jesus fucked up Christ. And this is fresh tarmac, so my ass is so grateful. Thank you Jesus Christ. I don't see a shit on this one, so I only have one mirror. This is fine. I'm gonna handle it properly like a man. Twist the throttle a little bit. Whew. Fresh asphalt, fresh road.
So yeah, once I got on the asphalt, my adventure was mostly done. And what an adventure it was. At least for me, it was something special because I am not a very experienced rider, especially when it comes to off-road riding. So this was quite a big challenge for me. And I'm happy that I managed to get it done safely, almost safely, so yeah. Anyway, to be honest, I cannot wait for my next adventure. And meanwhile, in order to get prepared, I ordered some Continental TKC 80s twin enduro version. And I do hope they arrive very soon because I want to try a new portion of the Trans-Euro Trail still in this year. Yeah, I also got some new side bags and I'll try to reduce some of the weight, but not taking so many things with me on my next trip, but we'll see how that will go. It's also worth saying that I learned a lot in this trip, and I think the best way to learn is just to go and do your own adventure. Do your mistakes and try not to repeat them again. So yeah, I think that's all for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and we hear each other next time. Bye.